Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 331 narrated Aisha, the Prophet, said to me, give up the prayer when your menses begin, and when it has finished, wash the blood off your body, take a bath, and start praying. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 332 narrated Samura bin Jundub, the Prophet, offered the funeral prayer for the dead body of a woman who died during delivery, that is childbirth, and he stood by the middle of her body. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 333 narrated Maymuna, the wife of the Prophet, during my menses, I never prayed, but used to sit on the mat beside the mosque of Allah's Messenger. He used to offer the prayer on his sheet, and in prostration some of his clothes used to touch me. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 334 narrated Aisha, the wife of the Prophet, we set out with Allah's Messenger, on one of his journeys till we reached Al-Bayda or Bhatch al-Jaish. A necklace of mine was broken and lost. Allah's Messenger stayed there to search for it, and so did the people along with him. There was no water at that place, so the people went to Abu Bakr as Siddiq and said, don't you see what Aisha has done? She has made Allah's apostle and the people stay where there is no water, and they have no water with them. Abu Bakr came while Allah's Messenger was sleeping with his head on my thigh. He said to me, you have detained Allah's Messenger and the people where there is no water, and they have no water with them. So he admonished me and said what Allah wished him to say, and hit me on my flank with his hand. Nothing prevented me from moving, because of pain, but the position of Allah's Messenger on my thigh. Allah's Messenger got up when dawn broke and there was no water. So Allah revealed the divine verses of Tayammum. So they all performed Tayammum. Yazid bin Hudair said, O the family of Abu Bakr, this is not the first blessing of yours. Then the camel on which I was riding was caused to move from its place, and the necklace was found beneath it. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 335 narrated Jabir bin Abdullah, the Prophet, said, I have been given 5 things which were not given to anyone else before me. -1. Allah made me victorious by his frightening my enemies for a distance of 1 month's journey. -2. The earth has been made for me and for my followers, a place for praying and a thing to perform tayammum. Therefore any one of my followers can pray wherever the time of a prayer is due. -3. The booty has been made halal, lawful, for me, yet it was not lawful for anyone else before me. -4. I have been given the right of intercession on the day of resurrection. -5. Every prophet used to be sent to his nation only, but I have been sent to all mankind. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 336 narrated Urwa's father, Aisha said, I borrowed the necklace from Asma and it was lost. So Allah's Messenger sent a man to search for it, and he found it. Then the time of the prayer became due and there was no water. They prayed without ablution and informed Allah's Messenger about it, so the verse of Tayammum was revealed. Yazid bin Hudair said to Aisha, may Allah reward you. By Allah, whenever anything happened which you did not like, Allah brought good for you and for the Muslims in that. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 337 narrated Abu Yahim al-Ansari, the Prophet, came from the direction of Burjamal. A man met him and greeted him, but he did not return back the greeting till he went to a mud wall and wiped his face and hands with its dust, performed tayammum, and then returned back the greeting. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 338 narrated Abdurrahman bin Abza. A man came to Umar bin al-Khattab and said, I became junub but no water was available. Ammar bin Yasir said to Umar, do you remember that you and I became junub while both of us were together on the journey, and you didn't pray but I rolled myself on the ground and prayed? I informed the Prophet about it, and he said, it would have been sufficient for you to do like this. The Prophet then stroked lightly the earth with his hands, and then blew off the dust and passed his hands over his face and hands. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 339 narrated Sayyid bin Abdurrahman bin Abza, on the authority of his father, who said, Ammar said so, the above statement. And Shuba stroked lightly the earth with his hands, and brought them close to his mouth, blew off the dust, and passed them over his face, and then the backs of his hands. Ammar said, ablution, meaning tayammum here, is sufficient for a Muslim if water is not available. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 340 narrated Abdurrahman bin Abza, that while he was in the company of Umar, Ammar said to Umar, we were in a detachment and became junub, and I blew the dust off my hands, performed the rolling over the earth and prayed.